learning curve and training. If you've used a Matterport Pro 2 camera, what is the learning curve of using a Matterport Pro 3 camera?
I didn't experience any what do I do now moments.
Just instead of connecting to the Capture app with your Pro 2, you connect with your Pro 3, and now you'll notice that you can scan outdoors.
One thing I used to try to shy away. Well, when I was doing indoors and there were shadows or sunspots on the flooring,
Yeah.
The Pro 2 didn't pick that up, and so we'd have to do a 360 and convert it to
yes. Yeah.
And so that was one thing I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. I can just scan and keep going.
Okay, so just to clarify for somebody who might be thinking about buying a Matterport Pro 2 camera or Matterport Pro 3 camera, has never used Matterport before, it's probably helpful to know if you have sun pouring in through the window in a bedroom and you're scanning, what a Pro 2 is going to not see that light. And if you don't do that extra scan at some point later in the day, what's going to happen is someone's walking through the dollhouse, they're going to fall through that now black hole in the bedroom, go right down to the next floor. Yep. So the Pro 3 solved that. You weren't even thinking about it, but it just made that light pouring in from the window disappear as an issue.
Right.
Yeah. So on training, so assuming you either hire another photographer or you engage a photographer but want to train him to use a Pro 3 camera, what's your sense about, would it be easier or harder to train the next photographer in your organization with a Matterport Pro 3 camera versus a Matterport Pro 2 camera?
I would think easier, just in regards to not having to do that extra step of converting when you have sunspots. I don't have to mention that. Speed and training, we can get through a house quicker. But I'm not doing anything different as far as the number of scan points inside of a residential house. I'm still doing the same amount.
Okay, so that's important to know in terms of when we talk about speed for residential. If you're going to shoot the same number of scan points with a Matterport Pro 3 camera versus a Matterport Pro 2 camera, you're going to pick up some savings in time because of how fast the Pro 3 rotates versus the Pro 2. But it's not like if you were scanning a super large indoor industrial space where you might be able to do it in half the number of scans.
Right.
Okay.